I am Alice. You are about to listen to one of my stories that will take away your sleep. Warning to the sensitive souls.
I arrived in Providence, Rhode Island, on a sunny summer afternoon. But as soon as I walked through the door of the house, an eerie chill enveloped me. The old mansion, perched on a hill, had been built in the 1800s and had become home to the misadventures and misfortunes of many successive owners. Rumors were rife about its origins, and there were terrifying stories of murders, suicides, and paranormal phenomena. I was there to investigate these stories. As a paranormal writer, I had always been fascinated by unexplained phenomena. I moved into the room I had rented for the night and began to explore the house. The decrepit walls were covered with damp stains, the floors were creaky, and the atmosphere was heavy. I started with the library, where I found dusty books on the occult, alchemy, and black magic. I was struck by the quantity of books dealing with these subjects, as well as by the precision of the annotations in the margins. Most of the notes were written in English, but there were also notes in other languages, which I could not understand. I browsed the books for hours until I came across a hand-bound leather book hidden in a shelf behind a pile of old newspapers. The book was heavy and thick, with raised engravings on the cover. The title was written in Latin, and I couldn't understand it. I opened the book and began to read. The first few pages were in Latin, but I soon realized that it was a kind of diary, written in English by a man named Edward Fennell, who had owned the house in the mid-1800s. Fennell was an amateur alchemist and had apparently used the house as a laboratory for his experiments. He had also been obsessed with finding a philosopher's stone and had spent years studying ancient texts to find the formula. The more I read, the more uncomfortable I felt. The pages were filled with descriptions of satanic rituals, animal sacrifices, and invocations of demons. Fennell had managed to summon several demons, but each time he had been horrified by what he had seen and had abandoned his search. I continued reading until nightfall. The house was now dark, and the silence was oppressive. I put the book on the table and went to bed.
Thank you for watching this video. I'm Alice, a friend of Jules. He invited me to his channel so that I could share one of my stories with you. If you want to participate, don't hesitate to send your stories. He offered me to write some stories and tell them. I'm passionate about literature and love writing stories, especially scary ones. As he used to say, leave your comments to encourage me at the end of this story. Don't be too hard. I'm just starting out. I need your advice and support to improve. If you like the story that follows, help me share it with others by leaving a like and sharing the video. If you also like to write stories, please do so in the comments and I will post the most interesting ones. Don't forget to subscribe to receive new stories. Without further ado, here is my story.